Then Jesus said unto them,
Now you're sure talking. This is what he said.
Verily, verily,
Truly, truly.
I say unto you, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man,
Except you eat this
and drink his blood,
and drink his blood.
ye have no life in you.
That's why he told us that after you do it, you do show for his death and suffering until he comes.
Amen.
We remembering what he told us. To sit down and eat this bread and drink this wine and not have understanding, to not be walking in the truth, is damnation to you.
That's right.
Because you without understanding, you don't even know what you're doing. It's in the obedience that God is blessing.
That's
He
right.
didn't need no literal, even when he brought them out of Egypt, he didn't need them to put no blood on no doorposts to allow it to happen, but it was through their obedience he suffered death angel to pass over.
Amen. That's right.
That's why we commemorate it as the Passover.
That's right.
Since your enemy pronounced to kill your firstborn, I'm going to kill his. And I want you to be obedient and do something for me. Put the blood upon your door. That shows your obedience.
That's right.
When we sat down and take the Lord's bread and take his cup, it's our obedience that he's looking to.
Amen.
Amen.
That's right.
That's how a lot of people going to hell. I don't see what that got to do with it. Why I can do something else to show the Lord I love him. Yeah, and go to hell with it.
Amen.
Go straight to hell because that ain't what he told you to do. We got to get it right, church.
That's right.
We got to get this thing right. It's late in the evening now.
Yes, sir.
We can't get on. Give me a little more of this.
Amen. Whoso eateth my flesh
This is what he said. Whoso eateth my flesh
and drinketh my blood
and drink my blood.
hath eternal life.
Why wouldn't you want to take the Lord's Supper? You dead. You are spiritually dead with the Most High when you're not doing this. He just said, whoso eat my flesh and drink my blood. What did he have, Brother Zach?
Hath eternal life.
So if what he's saying is true and there's no lie of the truth, and this man speaking true, and this is the only way you get life, how are you born again? How are you going to meet him in peace when you hadn't even obeyed what he said? You're not living to even be a partaker of the very thing he said going to give you life. When there's one thing he giving you come and shame you, rest assured, this is not your only problem. This is not your only problem. The only thing got me hemmed up, I can't take the Lord's Supper. You got some other problem that already disqualified you from it.
That's right.
Come on.
Amen. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life. And I will raise him up at the last day.
That great getting up morning.
That's right.
That's what we're striving for, the sin.
Amen.
This is an important time for the members of the Way of God Church. They ought to be pressing their way to be here. This is an important time for us.
That's right.
I don't know how you got no strength and you're not doing this. Come on, Betty, what you got in that 12th chapter. I'm going to move y'all along. That's a conclusion. I want y'all to get some understanding today, though, okay? Y'all all right?
Amen.
Where you left out 12 and 10?
12 and 10.
12 and 10. I'm going to show you something. Listen to the book.
And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning.
See that? When we get through with it, we're throwing it out. We take the Lord's Supper. He said we won't let none of it remain till the morning. Come on.
And that which remaineth of it until the morning,
What they
ye
were
shall
supposed to
burn
do?
with fire.
They burned it. End of that goat, end of that sheep was left. They burned it and they got rid of it. Listen.
And thus shall ye eat it,
And thus shall you eat it.
with your loins girded,
With your loins girded.
shoes on your feet,
You know why? He'll tell you why. Listen.
and your staff in your hand.
And your staff in your
And
hand.
ye shall eat it in haste.
And you're going to eat it. You're going to hurry up and eat it. Listen why.
It is the Lord's Passover.
It's the Lord's Passover. Listen.
For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night,
Uh-huh.
and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt,
Listen.
both man and beast,
Yeah.
and against all the gods of Egypt.
And against
I will-
every God they got.
I will execute judgment.
I'm executing judgment.
I am the Lord.
I'm the Lord.
And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the
Ain't
houses.
God all right? Man, I feel all right now.
Amen.
Him was sanctified, so God left me something.
Amen.
Amen.
Paul said he did good that he left himself not without a witness.
That's right.
He said this is a token to let you know something. Isn't that right? When we saw the blood, we said he gonna pass over. I hear him crying and hollering, they dying out there, but he left me something. He said this thing gonna be a token, this thing gonna be a remembrance to you. Listen to the book.
And when I see the blood,
When I see the
I
blood,
will pass over you.
oh, thank God for that. When we say that song, I know it was the blood.
That's right.
See, everybody can't sing that song. I know it was the blood for me. Y'all hear me? I know it was the blood. He said, when I see it, I'll pass over. That's what the Passover means of.
Amen.
That's right.
That meant God could have took me, but he passed right over. You know why? He saw the blood. Now that blood can't be upon the doorpost. It's got to be upon your heart. thing got to be in your mind.
Amen.
Listen to the book.
And the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you. When
Folks sit around and they doing their thing unworldly. That's why he said many sick, many weak among you. He said not going to be upon you. You got to understand what I'm doing. Listen.
when I smite the land of Egypt.
Yeah.
And this day shall be unto you for a memorial.
How we can't come back and commemorate it?
Amen.
They got a day, they call Memorial Day, folk go and they commemorate, don't even know what happened.
That's right.
He told her, we got a Memorial Day coming up.
That's right.
When they get one, they barbecue, don't they? We taking the Lord's Supper.
Amen.
He said it's going to be a memorial. When we sit down and come together, that thing means something else. When we take that cup, we realize we are being obedient to what he said. Listen to the book.
And ye shall keep it,
And you shall keep it.
a feast to the Lord, throughout your generations.
That's an S on the end.
Amen.
Show me where he stopped it. He said we were going to keep it throughout our generations.
That's right.
If he'd have said generation, that's to their time period till they die off. But because he put an S in the English teacher that plural, that means it didn't stop.
Amen.
Listen,
Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever.
as an ordinance as a law forever. Listen.
7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread.
Yeah.
Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses.
Y'all see what we gonna do? When it come in that first day, you should be putting it out of your house on the Passover. It should be getting out of there. Listen.
For whosoever eateth leavened bread for the first day until the seventh day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel.
Y'all see that? A lot of stuff we did in ignorance. We all been guilty of it. Some of us. We've been ignorant of stuff for years, but he told us to get this thing out of there. Isn't that right? Get it out of there. Now we got to understand it. You know what a danger part come for us today? To know and don't do. That was a different when we walked in ignorant and we didn't know, but now you know what you're going to do with it.
That's right.
That's why the severity of burning in hell is so strict upon the people of God, because you know. Listen to the book.
And in the first day there shall be a holy convocation.
You hear that? And these idiots sitting around talking about they don't keep none of holy days and talking about they having a holy convocation with their stupid self. That's what a Sabbath is. In our holy day, those are convocations.
That's right.
Amen.
Listen.
And in the seventh day there shall be an holy convocation to you.
Listen.
No manner of work shall be done in them.
Y'all see what he told them? Save.
That which every man must eat.
But we got to learn how to sacrifice. I know some of these jobs won't give y'all for. We got to work to do better.
Amen.
Just like the days of Sabbath does now. Ain't nobody got no business walking out here willing going just doing no work.
That's right.
Whole lot of junk. You got to put that stuff aside. This the only time I got. You better start making you some other time. We got to start giving God. We can go to God.
That's right.
When they showed him the coin in the 22nd chapter of the book of Matthew, and they want to know who should it go to, he said, whose inscription on it? They said Caesar. He said, well, run the thing to Caesar. That'll Caesar. The thing to God. That'll God. If that's Caesar money, give it to him. But what go to God, give it to him.
That's right.
It's time for us, folks, if we're going to be people of God, and we're going to have faith in the Most High God, we got to stand on your faith. If your faith ain't strong, keep doing what you've been doing. Just straggle along, do a little what God said, do what some of the world say, then get ready to go to hell. Isn't that right?
That's right.
The apostle realized there was a need. If he wanted in the 17th chapter book of Luke, they would have never told him increase our faith.
That's right.
Amen.
The only way I'm going to be able to stand and let a man transgress against me 7 times in a day, the same thing and said, forgive me, said, man, increase my faith.
That's right.
I need the word to be able to do this.
Amen.
Got to come up to the mark. Pick me up over here in Acts of the Apostle chapter 12. Now, we seen in the Old Testament, didn't we? The days of unleavened bread. We seen in the Old Testament. Now we got to see do it carry on in the New Testament. Whole lot of stuff. We read anything you go find in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Don't forget, those were under the law. According to Galatians 4:4, when the fullness of time will come, God sent forth this son, made of a woman, made.
Good Lord.
He was under the same dispensation time the rest of them were until he died. After he died, his blood stepped in, and he became that lamb now, and he's still a new covenant in. This is Acts of the Apostle chapter 12 and verse 1. Listen to the book.
Now about that time,
Herod
the king stretched forth his
to
hands,
do what?
vex certain of the church.
That's what they did. He done stretched forth their hand and try to trouble the saints. Listen.
And he killed James,
And he killed James,
the brother of John,
with
the sword.
the sword.
And because he saw it pleased the Jews,
That's why I can't worry. He said he saw it please the Jews. That's our people. Religious of our people. Listen,
right.
what did he do?
he proceeded further to take Peter also.
And what did he do?
Then were the days of unleavened bread.
What days were this?
Unleavened bread.
This New Testament, and this after Jesus died.
Amen.
That means the New Testament had been established.